Is this close enough? Get out of here, get out of my face. Why so close? What's up guys, it's Nurse Blake here, and in this video I'm gonna tell you 7 things you need to know before picking a nursing program. There are hundreds, maybe even thousands or millions of nursing programs to choose from, and these are just some key things you need to know when selecting a nursing program. These aren't necessarily things that I knew when I was picking a program, but they're things I picked up along the way that I'm like, oh, that is really, really important for prospective nursing students to know. I don't know if that makes sense, but let's go with it. The first thing you need to know, it's really important, and this really is the key thing, and that is accreditation. You want to make sure the nursing program is accredited. Now, what does that mean? Well, I don't really know. I just know it's like really super important. You want to make sure it's accredited by a national body, and that just makes sure that the school is like up to standards of education and nursing. Some schools may be given permission by the State Board of Nursing, which is one thing, and then there's accreditation on top of that. And you want to make sure that your school is nationally accredited. So just something to ask and remember. Second, also super, super important, is NCLEX pass rate. If you don't know what the NCLEX is, it's this huge exam you take at the end of your program, and that allows you to get your nursing license. So if you go through school and you don't pass the NCLEX, you are not becoming a registered nurse. So this is like really important. The higher the pass rate, the better. And what it does, it's a percentage. Let's say 90% NCLEX pass rate. That means 90% of the last class passed the NCLEX. So you really want a school with 100% NCLEX pass rate. You're probably not going to be able to find that. That'll be pretty difficult. But anything over, I would say 85% is good. You even want higher. The higher, the better. A school with a 50% NCLEX pass rate, just say thank you, but next. So that's important. Next is price. Let's talk money, money, money. Nursing school can be extremely, very expensive. And whether you have scholarships, your, what is it? What was I gonna say? Not tuition. Whether it's, oh, that's not good. That means I said something that didn't make sense. Okay, so we have price, right? Which is tuition. Whether you have scholarships or loans or you're paying out of pocket, what you pay for nursing school can affect your finances, can affect your finances not only short term, but also long term. So you want to pick a program that makes financial sense for you, no matter where you are. So if you got a lot of extra money laying around, still don't waste that on a nursing program. Moving on, next is location. Okay, location. It's like buying a house. And the reason why I say location is important is because nursing school schedules are crazy. They are all over the place. Between clinical, labs, lectures, and exams, you may be at school all day, numerous times a day. You may have a class at 8 a.m. and then you have a lab at 4 p.m. with a break in between. So some people want to be stuck at school all day. Not me. I like to be able to go home to study in between my break time and then come back to school, so that's why I like to be really close. So if your school is an hour away and you have time in between, you're just pretty much going to be stuck at school or a Starbucks or a coffee shop, and that's cool for some people. But some people don't want to drive an hour and sit in traffic for 2 years until their program's over. So that's why I say location is important. Next is, am I centered? Okay, good. Class size. To me, this wasn't really important to me, but I know for some people, class size is really, really important. Some people like very intimate classes where there's only 30 people, and some programs are there's 15 people. There's like really small nursing programs. Then on the other side, there's like big nursing programs. There's like 150 people in a class. So this is really personal preference. Do you learn better in big groups? Do you learn better in small groups? So that's something to consider. Another thing is wait lists. Some nursing schools have wait lists, and they can be pretty long, from 6 months to 2 years. So that's something you just want to know about before you apply. Especially if you want to get into nursing right away and you want to start a program like the next semester, you want to make sure there's not a 2-year wait list before you apply. So you could call the school and you ask them these questions. What's your accreditation? What's your NCLEX pass rate? What's the tuition? What's your class size? Is there a wait list? That's something important to ask and to know as you are planning your nursing journey. And number 7, this is the last thing you need to know, and something really important that I just learned like over the past few weeks is, what does the nursing school uniform look like? Because mine was like super, super ugly. Oh, so awful. You want to know what you're going to look like out in public as you're walking the streets or in clinical. I really owned mine, like I knew mine was hideous and ugly, but I really didn't let that affect me. So I just rocked it. So, and what I realized is a lot of nursing programs have really ugly uniforms. So I guess it's pretty rare to find a nursing program that's got a really nice one. But anyway, those are the 7 things you need to know. Let's review. Accreditation is really important. That is number 1 by a nationally accredited body. Number 2 is the NCLEX pass rate. The higher, the better. And then we have price and tuition. The higher, the better. No, not necessarily, but price and tuition is really important for your financial future. Location, how far away is the school? What's your commute time gonna be? Then we have class size. You want 150 kids in your class or 20? And then wait list and uniforms, which really isn't that important. But those are the 7 steps in picking a nursing program. There are a lot of options out there. And really how you find all these out is you call the school, you ask to speak with what do they call it? They're counselors, like a nursing program counselor. Or you ask to speak with someone from the nursing program and just say you have a few, what happened? Oh, okay, I think we're good. And just say you have a few questions. I even recommend you go and meet with a program coordinator or a nursing program counselor there, you could ask all the questions that you want to know. So good luck on your nursing journey. I hope you pick the nursing program that is right for you. I am Nurse Blake. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel right here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you like my Born in RN hoodie, you could get it on my website at store.nurseblake.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye guys.